Good evening, everyone. We will now begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for blessings and protection received while participating in the construction of paradise on earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand. Taka amahara kamsumari masu kamuro ki kamuro mino mikoto chite sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mi tsukushi no imuka no tachi hana no odo no ahagi hara ni misogi hara itamo toki ni narimaseru aido no okami tachi moro moro no magagoto tsumikegare o hara Kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tatete kikoshi meseto kashikomi kashikomi mamaozu Miroku kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oyanushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oyanushi no kami mamori tamae saki tamae Nagara Tamase Nagara Tamachi Haemase Great God of light, creator and giver of all life,
in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan.
please be seated. We will receive group Johrei.
Obrigado, Meishu-sama. Bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Illness. How foolish it is to try to cure illness without really knowing the true spiritual cause. Illness is a cleansing action, a purification of one's spiritual body, one of God's wondrous blessings. Life comes from God. Only God can make it whole. Humans alone cannot create life, nor can they cure physical illness on their own. A human being consists of two things, spirit and body. Since the law of the spiritual preceding the physical is a universal law, the spirit is of primary importance, while the body is actually secondary. The spirit should be transparent and pure and in its original state. But when toxins occur in the physical body, they are reflected on the spiritual body as clouds. These clouds or opaque spots on the spirit are the true cause of illness. Once these opaque spots are removed, illness is healed. This is the principle behind Johrei, transmitting divine light to clear away one's spiritual clouds, and it is true healing. The spiritual purification of clouds results in a physical purification of toxins, which must be dissolved and eliminated. This process is the physical body accompanied by discomfort and pain is called illness. But illness is only a symptom appearing on the surface, and the true cause is inside the spiritual clouds.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining this evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters. This evening, I would like to share this faith experience from Ivan Paulo Pereira dos Santos, Bergamo. It's from the Lisbon Johrei Center, Portugal. Ivan has always cultivated a strong desire to have his brother, who lives in Brazil, to become an active Johrei member again. It was something that affected Ivan deeply, aggravated by the fact that his sister-in-law did not accept to receive Johrei, nor let Ivan's nephew to receive it either. In this regard, he was always avoided any kind of confrontation. He did not offer them Johrei because he always trusted that at the right time, and if it were their mission, everything would flow so that they could become useful in the divine work. Then he got a call from his mother, crying and telling him that his brother and family were attending another religion, which made her feel concerned about it. At that moment, Ivan told her not to judge, and above all, to express gratitude, because for Ivan, it was a sign that his brother would become an active member again. Ivan also asked her to report this situation to her minister. At that moment, despite being very sad, his mother laughed at what Ivan had said, telling him that it was virtually impossible for that to happen. Ivan kept his focus on dedications and committed to serving as much as possible. He was blessed to enroll in a pilgrimage to the sacred grounds of Japan and made the decision to put more effort into the following practices: monthly dedication to the services at the Portugal's headquarters, practice of monthly gratitude through tithing and other donations, Johrei assistants at hospitals, at work, striving to face difficulties with optimism, always bringing motivation and a lot of joy to the entire work team, even in the most delicate moments. Alongside this situation, he was faced with another one, now at his job. At an annual meeting of his company, they told him that, even though he had an excellent performance, he would not be promoted, because for that, he would need to have at least 2 years of work, and he had only been in the company for a year. Even though he was disappointed, he didn't discuss the decision, but just felt grateful for the opportunity and committed to maintain his altruistic practices. After a month since talking to his mother, he received information via a family WhatsApp group that his brother's cat had suffered an accident and had seriously broken its paw. Ivan felt that this would be the opportunity to bring the light of God and Meishu-sama to his brother's home. So, Ivan asked his mother to go to channel as much as possible Johrei to the cat, as Ivan imagined that no one would object to the cat receiving Johrei. His mother, despite hesitating at first, started to channel more than an hour of daily Johrei to the cat. One day, his sister-in-law, to everyone's astonishment, asked Ivan's mother to give her Johrei too. When she finished, his mother called him very surprised and reported that a great miracle had occurred. Once again, Ivan instructed her to maintain the spirit of gratitude, of giving service, and that at no time she should offer Johrei to his sister-in-law, but always wait for her to ask first. From the following day, his sister-in-law started to ask for daily Johrei. His mother, with a lot of love, performed this dedication every day, until after 15 days of receiving Johrei, his sister-in-law asked his brother why he didn't have his ohikari reblessed. And so his mother would be excused from having to go every day to their home. His brother readily accepted and asked their mother to schedule an interview with their minister. This time she called Ivan, elated and apprehensive because she couldn't believe what was just happening. On the appointed day, his brother went to pick up their mother to go together to the Johrei Center, and she was surprised again because in the car, they were not only his brother, but also his sister-in-law and nephew. At the conclusion of the interview, the minister announced that not only would his brother have the ohikari reblessed, but that his sister-in-law and nephew would begin attending the membership ohikari, which in fact has already happened. Ivan feels that there is no greater joy in life than having participated in something so wonderful. At the same time, at work, Ivan had the great and incredible surprise of being promoted. With great joy, he asked his manager what had happened, as days ago his promotion was not considered possible. She replied that she had to reflect a lot after that meeting and that his positive attitudes made her change her mind, as well as convince the other directors of the company that Ivan deserved to be promoted, even without having the minimum time determined by the company. Ivan always reported his problems, fears, and plans to God and Meishu-sama, but without attachment. He strives in the basic practices of our faith, surrendering everything into his hands, gratefully accepting whatever results would manifest. With gratitude, in addition to the monthly donation of gratitude practice he does through tithing and other donations, he made a special donation and reaffirms his commitment to continue dedicating diligently to the divine work. Ivan wants to express gratitude to all his family, especially his mother, who, with her love and effort, as an instrument of God and Meishu-sama, made this miracle happen. Thank you very much. So that was very interesting because it was through the cat that this experience took place. I heard this other experience many years ago. There was a dog who guided a whole family. And this is what happened. So this dog would show up where a Johrei gathering was taking place. And they knew that was the neighbor's dog. So they would knock at the neighbor and say, hey, your dog keep coming to our house. And the dog kept coming, attracted by the light. So when the neighbors went to happen, why the dog was so attracted to go to visit the neighbor's home. Then this other neighbor found, oh, they were having this thing, and they was explained that was a Johrei, what Johrei was. So the whole family of neighbors were guided because the dog kept appearing over there. So it's very interesting. Now the Meishu-sama will utilize anyone and anything so that the divine plan can continue evolving. So I want to wish a very blessed end of this Saturday, happy end of this weekend. Thank you very much.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed evening.